From so long we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From so long we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in name they call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bundu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, no they thrive. The opposition weak and confused. Them voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are fight is still the glow. And presidential guards them stand so tall. But human rights, you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line. From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud, for the people we voice, we love.
Alright, good morning and welcome to a program where we call Korea's Right on. We are on YouTube and on Facebook, so they look at the different issues them now the front page of the different newspaper. Them at some point we feel say very much important for our touch on other issues them, we can do that. Whilst we wait for we guests them for come inside the program this morning, what we go do? Please let me go quick one and see how best we can read the front line story them or the front page story them quick one and see waiting we can make out of them story then day. And the first one we'll get inside the program this morning. Now the Africa 24 newspaper we say Sam Jonah International at Bottom Mango. Why is it a risky area for pupils? And SLFA sets new date for elective Congress. Pavi Fort refute claims of a $60 million from government. We go to the next one. We're in the Sky Times newspaper on Yenga dispute and National Unity Pact implementation. Honorable Abdul Kabo urge ECOWAS to intervene. And you swear, you get Parliament approves early warning bill to boost national security and peace. 4 remanded for alleged theft of gold and diamond ring. The next one of the Daybreak newspaper, SLPP's plans exposed and as Freetown Road infrastructure crumbles. SLRA RMF disappoints President Bill. And as a declares for SLPP Deputy National Chairman Robert Konima Kagbo appeals for votes at an impressive ceremony. Amaze TV radio launched. We go to the next one inside the program this morning. We na the Spectator newspaper. We say government records 1.58 billion millions revenue in March 2025. You as well get Ugandan delegation Ugandan delegation on experience sharing visit to Sierra Leone Parliament. Minister of Health all right, I take that again. Minister of Health and WHO Director General discourses Monkeypox response. We go to the next one. We're in the Capital newspaper say Education Ministry acts swiftly after viral video spark outcry over alleged school punishment. And SLRA embark on massive road and bridge projects. SLRA crack down on illegal structure and carriage operation. And you as well get Robert Konima Kagbo unveil bold vision as it declares for SLPP Deputy National Chairman. The program where you watch right now, na Colores right on we had na YouTube and on Facebook. We go to the next paper inside the program. Now the AZ newspaper say NRA promotes taxpayer education in Moyamba. President Bio calls for UN Security Council reform. Judiciary capacitates newly appointed magistrate, and you will get as a model for food security. World Bank hails Sierra Leone Union. Sorry, I'll take that again. World Bank hail Sierra Leone's onion seeding projects. And we go to the next one inside the program this morning, where now the Future newspaper say Kamakwe frowns at government and reduce too much traveling. Former bank governor and high taxes kill tourism sector. SLAH calls for reduction. SLAH call for reduction. Okay, we go to the next one. We're in an Independent Observer newspaper. Mr. President, can we talk? Part 165. And over 600 Sierra Leoneans for 2025 Hajj. Ghana and Sierra Leone peacekeepers serving in Abbey to receive top United Nations military and police awards. The next one at the Global Times newspaper, SLPP Arizona chapter organizes Mother's Day dinner and dance. No progress in treason trial, and Pavi Fort denies receiving $60 million United States dollars. And yes, we get MMTU Vice Chancellor assures students, and IB Kagbo assesses presidential aspirant. VP Jules Jallo breaking the myth. The next one we get inside the program this morning, now the Vindicator newspaper. Vindicator newspaper say Parliament consider vital bill for early warning and mechanism response Act 2025. Trump lashes out at crazy Putin after deadly Russian air raid on Ukraine. And you also get other story then for inside this edition of the Vindicator newspaper. The next one, now the Heroes newspaper say leadership vacuum at NMSA raises concerns over governance and procedure. And you as well get Parliament approves 10 judges. Court issues bench warrant for Honorable Kadiru Kaikai in fraud case. And Kenima journalist welcome Mustafa Sisse's / presidential campaign. The next one, we're in the last paper inside the program this morning. Now, the Night Watch newspaper say APC's anti-terrorism law endorsement SLPP's legal trap awaits. President Bio positions Sierra Leone with an African lens at OAC 2025. And you get other story then for inside this edition of the Night Watch newspaper. Okay, so now we'll take a short break and they come back just now with we get them inside the program.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we the fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud for the people we voice, we love. But in the offices, corruption they grow. Presidents and first ladies, secrets we know. Fatima Bio, in the call. Money to move, but no truth at all. Speaker Bondu, allegations they fly. Clerk of Parliament, caught in the lie. But we are no go tongue blind. We go stand for the truth, no matter the grind. 4 years of light, we shine bright. We are not the truth, we hold the fight. For the people we go always strive. But corruption they hide, know they thrive. The opposition we can't confront. Voices divided, the people abused. No unity, no strength to stand. Them always fail the people's demand. Civil society wants a strong voice. Now them biased, sway with power's choice. No more truth, all for sure. We are go fight, we still the glow. The presidential guards them stand so tall, but human rights you know the call. Them beat the weak, silence the truth. We are no go rest, we go the youth. We are for years, we don't bring the sound of justice, of truth, all the way around. Through corruption, through the lies, we are still the rise, we still the fly. Together we go stand, for change we fight. We are forever, we the hold the line.
Alright, welcome back. You still they watch the program. We na Koreas right on we had na YouTube and on Facebook. We still wait for guests to come and join we inside the program this morning. But I just see this thing where somebody drop for we. I just see this thing where person drop for we. Quick one. And we go out for play. Okay, I'll be actually one for play. But one of we guests actually don't join me inside the program this morning for let we come and discuss the different issues them, especially about the focus of the monkeypox, where they can say Mpox. Monkeypox where in surname na Mpox, or in other name where they call her na Mpox. So the person where we don't get inside the program this morning, in name na Harold Thomas, in the Health Education Program Manager and the Risk Communication Lead inside the Ministry of Health. Yeah, and he actually don't join me inside the program now for let we discuss. Then get boku oko. So as they go along the way, sometimes the internet, because it look like say it's dumb inside Mutuka whilst they move all around. But at the same time, this is not part of his job as well. So it don't there for join me quick one. For we talk about different things them we get for do with the monkeypox. Harold Thomas, good morning and welcome to Koreas Right on Weird.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate your time with we, even with your tight schedule for joining me inside the program. In as much as one for can talk serious thing, but this is not the first time, if I get it right, for let you join the Koreas program. So let me make and firstly be light, because we can talk about very serious. So the program in name na Koreas. Who's the you last eat Koreas?
Come again.
I say let me make a light. The program in name na Koreas, and the traditional question okay ask anybody where they come and join me for the first time now. Who's the last you eat Koreas? Sesef, the Koreas Sesef as na us.
Okay, even this morning. Just about a few hours ago.
All right.
Few hours ago.
So who's plazas or who's soup more you like for eat Koreas? Where you go say this na my best.
Oh, my best na dry okra. You know dry okra, not only the actual okra, the dry okra.
Yes.
Yes. That's my best.
Wow. Interesting, the first person we don't tell we about dry okra. The first person. So we appreciate that you join me. In as much as dry okra can want for draw, sometimes they know they draw. It depends by how they cook them. But let we see what we get inside the program. So now let we go to the program proper one. The main thing we make we get you now for this monkeypox, we find out say it only turn one kind of thing right now inside the country. We don't see pictures them who side then they clean some man them, man them property them because it affects them and other things. So take me through. What's in the background to this monkeypox?
Okay, formerly they call them monkeypox, but 2023 the World Health Organization say we call them Mpox. But in actual fact, the virus we call them the monkeypox virus. We call them, now they call them similar to waiting we be done eradicate long years ago, we call smallpox. Now the same family, then what we can call the orthopox virus. But Mpox na a zoonotic disease, meaning na a disease where we dey get from animals and they get them and humans and they get them as well. But when it in the animal world, it not get any substantial health problems. But when it is to humans, when there is a spillover from animals to humans, then we can get a very serious spillover, and we can get a sustained human to human transmission, making very difficult for handle. And as of now, as we talk now, we get an established human to human transmission. We don't start since 2022. This wave, we in other countries, across the sub-region in Africa, Europe, Asia, the Pacific, and even in the Americas. So, but we get reports case on the 4th, the 10th of January this year, and so we declare them as an outbreak.
So this thing, how it do move from one person to another? It be the move like Ebola, or it move like Corona?
Come again.
How it transfer? Because we find out a lot of people don't they get them. Now the same kind way how Ebola or the same kind way how Corona they do now, so instead of the behave?
Well, all diseases then get different modes of transmission. But this disease, when an Mpox disease, like Ebola also, now a disease of contact. So meaning if person gets in fluid, waiting they come out in body, like in saliva, in urine, the semen, the vaginal fluid, and any other fluid, it go if possible get them. If it go for another person, it will get them. And if you use articles where the person don't use, like in beddings, in clothing, in towel, or it's not sleep on the same bed, or not touch each other, or even intimate relationship, like a sexual relationship as well, the person will get them. But the good thing is, when the person not they show signs and symptoms yet, even if you get the disease, it not go spread them to other persons. The moment we go spread them away, it don't get the fever. We don't get fever and rash, and that's when it can spread them from person to person. And also every droplet, if person gets them, you go very close to where they talk, the picture they come on in mouth, or even the breeze where they come on in nose, it can likely for make you get them.
So this particular thing, it take una unawares or una really prepare for andulam?
Hello?
I they ask whether this come where this monkeypox comes, so una be really prepare as a government, as a ministry, in case things happen, or it take una unawares?
No, it not take we unawares because the Mpox virus will not circulate over 9 or 10 months na the sub-region. As usual, any other disease where can happen. Because of vigilance, we can delay the first case. For instance, when COVID will come, a lot of other countries we don't get them. Salona, one of the last countries we get them. So we have 9 months before even Liberia, get them, and Guinea and Benin and Ivory Coast. We been done begin to talk to people say this disease day around. We full press release just before even the African CDC, that is the Center for Disease Control, na Africa been talk say Mpox na a disease of continental importance. We pull a press release where we advise people on this, the preventive measures and for waiting for do. And a few days after the African CDC also declare this as a disease of continental importance. Now, in the World Health Organization also say now a public health emergency of international concern. So this actually indicates say we be done they prepare for this. But as in any other disease, we done they spread worldwide. We done they spread in the continent of Africa. For say in not go reach a saloon, a difficult. What you mean for say is like that we they delay the case system, let it not come, and also now a matter of time. And now that happened exactly in a matter of time. But later on, we get a first case on the 10th of January this year. And the 13th of January, the Minister of Health then declare, this disease as public health emergency, saying a public health emergency. So this is the issue. So, but we find out say they all over continents and regions and territories across the world.
Okay, so how una they actually, treat the people and we don't get this thing? Because one time in there we see one video on the social media who say one young baby he gets the monkeypox and then say na 34 military hospital will be there. But in not there na isolation center or ward, but rather he be still there with him mama and him mama they still breastfeed them. How una can handle the case there?
Yes, the reason why we actually do that is because as you indicate, the mommy also a day with him Pekin. And this Pekin now if Nadande even it up, well, I'm not elect for discuss individual
we very much
patients.
sorry, we just use that as a case study.
Hello?
Yes, I say we very much sorry that we get for use them, but we be just use as a case study, and we still be protect in face.
We not be left for discuss as I say individual patient them because of ethical reason.
Yeah.
But again, since you don't bring this up, that beginning I mean 2 weeks old baby.
Okay.
So meaning Mpox na disease when not they spare anybody, even a child in utero. Meaning what I mean, picking whether I'm mama in belly, it can get Mpox. So it's possible that it gets to what we call mother to child transmission. So if your mama gets maybe mild one, it transfer to the picking, then it get forget care. We're not gonna just go isolate them. So now that make we be up in that way. But usually people then can actually will put in a separate side.
Okay. So this where there for actually like where person don't get and so vaccine don't there for that?
Yes, vaccine there for that. But before I come to the vaccine, make I just tell you see this disease, there are other non-pharmaceutical interventions for prevention. Make I go to the other non-pharmaceutical the other non-pharmaceutical preventive measures then before I will come to this vaccine.
Okay.
One is the measures then very, very simple and straightforward to carry out, hard. Like for say, wash your hands with soap and water. So if you wash your hands with soap and water, not to add instruction, and everybody can afford water and soap of any kind. That's the one. So you can use hand rub, alcohol-based hand rub. Alcohol-based hand rub na thing like what you can call sanitizer. We will get up to 80 or more percent alcohol. Then they can help you. Not they frequently touch surfaces. Like when they go now railings, the way people in the hole, say everybody go hold railing. And everybody go hold the remote handle, and then suddenly, if you touch them, make sure so you wash your hand or you use that sanitizer there. And again, why I say these measures easy for carry out, if you no need for be a doctor or a physician or any other medical practitioner before you see somebody where you suspect them of Mpox, me and you, self, be able for see somebody you say he gets a suspect of Mpox, where it is show rash, fever and rash. So for the public, we give this simple case definition. We say fever and rash. What in that one they mean? If you see anybody who gets corona in body and fever, then a suspected case, whether an Mpox or not. It can be scabies, it can be measles, it can be chickenpox, and or any other skin infection where you see now a suspect. So advise that person there for just take any telephone. You call 117. Even if you don't get credit on your phone, you can call 117, or you go to the nearest health facility. We go able for help you. Now we get safe transport. We sometimes and then we can use ambulance, but if you in an area where you know I make people and no say na Mpox you get, we get nice minibus and we feel puda. We go put you inside there. You go see person self in the past. Then go feel say something na transport you don't take go. Don't go we can disinfect the vehicles and ready for the other patient there. And for now we get Hastings Police Station School will get 400 beds in there because waiting will they do force. We've been saying people for going to 34 military hospital that are for Western area, Jue Chinese hospital, Kintom police hospital, and also Connaught hospital. But we find out say all of them hospital then they treat other cases and they so people when them patients they go there then they afraid. And we're not going to make as the case be the boku, let them so boku that the bed them for take for put person where they do operation plan, and that same bed them will take. We're not going to want that one day. So and we don't get a lot of good gains same. Like how the mommy then when they die, we don't reduce them, how picking and they die. So if we concentrate just at the hospital and they for Mpox cases same, we go loss, then gains and they will we don't make. So we don't get Hastings so open last week. I know we'll say last week Sunday, say week before the last Sunday, where we open them, and a lot of people in the goodie. And we get also some sign of Wellington. When a city council been get a facility there, NMSF we don't put 50 beds in there, put local self they come up and all the other district hospitals then they. And the success story is when you get Mpox, it means to say if you go in early enough, you go well. Because now, so far, the cases that we don't record, we don't get 30, as of yesterday, 3,185 when accumulative. When I say cumulative, it means to say from the first case, whether you well or you die, it don't be a case. So the number, how new one in the car, they go up. But it don't mean to say that all them cases and then active cases same. We don't get we don't get 1,723 people where don't sufficiently recover from Mpox, where they not get Mpox again. And in the coming days, this number will go to like 2,000. So meaning that we don't get more people that we don't well from Mpox than the people that we even actively they na health facility. But unfortunately, any disease, it can be malaria, it can be any kind of disease. When you get your chances of survival even way high, but 110 people some not go make them because what you do if some person gets other underlying conditions where they make the way in body the fat disease a very low, or where you get 2-3 kind of sickness where Mpox can meet, it go difficult again for you. So unfortunately, we get 15 people where die with Mpox. They not die of Mpox, meaning that the primary cause of their death, not to Mpox, but other things than they inside, will make them succumb to Mpox. So what thing will they say? The message is it's important for you prevent let you not get her at all. then you get them. But when you get them back, if you go quick, you go come out. You see, very close to 2,000 don't come out. So meaning, when you go to a health facility, then you go come out alive and you go able for continue. Now, let's come to the vaccination.
So before you go to the
Vaccination again.
vaccination, before you go to that day,
Yes.
because let me talk about, you be the talk just now about what una they do for disinfect any sauce una go take person and una can put in as something and then mini box them for lay person no know self say na patient this in case you no one for do. So what thing una they do for make sure so una add to that message, because one thing where we know, you know, I first begin interview inside 2015 where the Ebola been there, and you know, one thing we make people them be actually afraid, not to say them because they don't get tired that they die, but now the manner in which the health workers them, they go for go take them. Be a fearful one, spray well, this and that, when they make people them be afraid. So how na they do, apart from the boss, for let it be civil and people them not feel like for say if they get a sentence, they don't sentence them to death.
Yeah, yes, thank you very much. We try for guard against what we can call stigma. Because let you not person not go see you, like if you didn't at the neighborhood, then ambulance can begin blow on, you go inside it and say, oh, this person they don't get you know, Mpox. And until after 2-3 days, if one of the neighbor gets and go say, see, this man or this woman, I don't bring this thing as so you not been dinner. Or because now they go past, we they sit down, not they go no way and all. So what they do is like the bosses they will get about six of them bosses and they what we get now exclusively for now for Mpox we use them for. So if person gets them, when will they go take them? If you have a worker, say the motorcar in a junction, you manage your worker, you just go inside the motorcar or the bus, we carry you go. Then nobody not go know. You know, except if that's something a very, very serious critical case, now we go put person in an ambulance. Then boss and they say this Mpox done. Now then they will use them for. When we're done with them, we will make sure say we clean them very well. Even now we do them periodically. But when we don't do, we clean them well, we fumigate them so we can use them for other purposes. But now that's what they do. And you know, Mpox now a disease where you know the trend where they take serious. First, you know, when it begin, people they get rashes them at them body and all. But of late, some percentage, maybe 30 to 40% of them people and they get what we call genital lesions. So meaning
what in that they mean, please? Let me book
them private parts. Them private parts. Okay. Either woman or man, them private parts, then they get some boost there. When people boost, they can turn to like a wound. First, it can begin a painless, so you know they get pain. Later on, it be very, very, very painful, and it they drill deep inside that area. There, you know, say that side they outside the man and woman, you know, organ they when I in sex organ or genital organ. Now soft tissue. Me and you know that one. So if person gets wounded, it can difficult for them well, and as I will close the cover, and as I will breathe not the blow, it's difficult. So it can drill deep inside. Sometimes if it makes it will get like a pulse. Where it bursts, it'll go down. So if it set back where it make it go down. So if that person they it can hamburger seriously, where I mean it can take for them well. Sometimes because don't get cases, some man and they get Mpox between 1 week. They go well, you know, they even know self say get Mpox. Some man and they take 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But some people then can take 2-3 months at the hospital then because if you go with Mpox, because during that time the Mpox will don't well, then see the way the boss now your body go down well. If then test you back self, you know they should say you get Mpox again. But ethically, you know go to hospital for one something. So if other problem they elect self now problem where you been go with, they're not gonna say, okay, well, the Mpox you been come for, you don't well go now us. We go then go take them, then they see about 2 days. So now that makes some people then can stay in hospital, but some then they will then go quick, they don't come out. Some man will go, you know, 3-4 days or 10 days, you know, it don't come out it well. So this is another problem. And much as now a disease of contact also, but when I been begin, I say intimate relationship also. They make like a yesterday, say for the past, I see one woman, this other woman is see I think they don't see what they see. Upon all way to they tell people, they hug themselves
Oh no.
for minutes. Say I go near the not tell them say I see now this thing. So if you see person self, you just put your hand on your chest, you bow to him. That shows say you like him, but not go all the person like that one day. Because you don't know if that person they get that sick day. Apart from that, also sexual intimate relationship also it can make person get this. Because even when we dey talk for other diseases like AIDS, chlamydia, syphilis, say use condom. But in this case, condom even self not go do the work because condom na just one small part it dey cover.
Mhm.
But you and that person they una dey together, body to body, fluid to fluid, and all of this, you can get on that way dey. And most of the time, when you get on that way, the load can so heavy that it can cause problems for person. So these are some of the things that they say. But again, as I dey say, them preventive measures then they easy, very, very, very easy, for carry out. As I dey say right now at my office, you see I get my hand sanitizer. If I be waka go the hallway, you go see say the bucket dey where people they wash their hand. Me self personally get one way na spray, where I can hold any side they go. So if I go na your office or I go na your house or some side, even if you not provide that bucket say for me or sanitizer, I go easily hold am handy. I do am because you don't need government for do that for you because wetin make I dey do so, sometimes me not go get am. But even if I not get them, if I don't go touch something surface, then I go touch other person, I can give that person there. Or if me get myself, sometimes I go well. But sometimes I go give somebody we get other problem where he go die. So if that person they die or that sick them on like me we give him, he go tell like saying na me kill that person they, or na me make that person they suffer. So these are the things then because a lot of people they say, hey, they know they do nothing. Or for this thing, then say for what we are, they know they give you bucket. That's again, but government can able for do that, but if you do that, then other side them, now they go suffer. But if you get even me host, a manager gets a bucket, I don't fix pump day, I put on there, I get hand wash. We the one hand wash where I put it don't take weeks safe, not done. Not done it because not so too many people and they go to me. So these ones are easy things that we for carry out. If person they do that Monday, at least we're not gonna get Mpox. Then the other thing again, why we be see the cases and they go up. But we don't take another measure, like people say, we not want now home isolation. Because in a situation where people will cooperate with we. Let's say if you then are you host, now 3 then are host now. But when I get 4 rooms, sometimes even on a 3 say 2 rooms will be occupied. Sometimes when I left the 2 rooms and for stranger. If one person gets and we will say, let go to that room there. A day there we tell her waiting for do with the monitor them. But I tell you, people they're not the idea. So like say if you don't tell them that you will then go pretend like they do them. Sometimes even say if you go now for go check and sometimes you go see an a junction. Who's I crowd they say what's happening? They say, well, they give me food and everything, but when I not provide cigarettes for me, I can't buy cigarettes. Them flimsy things and the way person all day. So we find out say waiting be happen. One patient, the multiplication rate now if they go to 2.3. We not get half much amount, but that means to say one person be they give either 2 or 3 people this sick. So if 100 people can get them now one area for that weekly, by the next 1 or 2 weeks, it don't go to 300 people. But now with it, pull them people and they come out. Now then they go to these centers and so when you want to get them, you want to go get them.
Okay.
You not go give nobody na use. But it's the way they come, you go meet everybody safe.
Harold, you don't have the education, program, health education, management in area. So, and what I noticed behind you get a lot of infographics them. That is to say, thing them where they pass message about this particular thing. Harold, do you? For this, the good thing na television we dey see, na camera. So anyway day where you can just turn behind you and take we through some of the things them where na educational things them, at least let people them see. You know, use this particular platform, educate we, because some of we the hear, but if we not see, we not sabi. You know, and you just tell me about how for Wasan. I remember say during the Ebola, some of we say not be sabi Wasan. We go do Wasan, so then we take the same handbag, we do this thing and do this thing. You know, so please, if you get the infographics then they, and after this program, do ya send the, if you get messages them, we not go mind for the put them up, let people and they get educated. You know, for lay the past like that. We go talk to the producer on that.
Okay,
But,
thank you very much. I will assure you say after this program right away, I will send loads of them one in the way would not even circulate all over to the public. But you not been telling me, but for sure say this now the hub where we get and develop the messages and approve of them. If you see at the background, I get a roll up banner. If you see, you see them.
Yes. So
and
if na
this
phone you
show,
use, just turn the camera behind, then you point and they let we see them. Then you tell we, please. The program we watch right now na Koreas, and we get our formers where they with inside the program. They prepare for showing the messages, and there you go. Very well. Thank you very much. Please go ahead and tell me. Talk to me about that.
You see now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this we get this now a roll up banner where we they talk about Mpox signs and symptoms. And they show you the rash. You see the rash right now, where somebody gets an face, you know, all over in body. And if you look the other one, now the left side, your own side, and the left actually, where you will see muscle pain and tiredness. When person gets it get muscle pain and it is tired. And also, if you look at the other part, you will see swollen lymph node. What do they mean? You remember me, where we've been small, where we can play football, and they will not even wear shoes. If you get cacto, you wound your foot. Now you groin, you know, you crotch, yeah, between you legs them. You they feel they swell, it hurts. Or if you get wounds on say now you aid or you hand. Now under you armpits, they get that in the way they swell. So now down the back, they happy with Mpox. Because of the load of infection where people in the get, the body self, it gets very, very good mechanism for fight against the disease. So when you body the fat, the lymph node them can so overwhelm and then suddenly they can swell. It can happen under you underarm, or we'll call armpit, you know, you going, and also the back of your neck. And also, if you look at this one again, now fever. Fever now one of what we call the cardinal signs of Mpox. When somebody gets fever from Mpox, now very serious fever, actually now they begin. And this fever and the rash, you know, is very, very, very serious. Because this rash, now the only rash this where they come out na person and the palm of your hand, the soles of your feet. I shall say something one day in all your life you don't ever see somebody will get cocoa in palm or in soles of your feet. I meet one mommy, I think 80 something here. He didn't have the neighborhood with me in the talk, and I say me picking one day for our born. You know, 80 something year, they go to 90 year. They say I know one day see person get cocoa in palm. He said now the first time this I see him. So he asked for see. So if you see that one day, then I see your sign for should say most likely na Mpox. If I come down small, you see at the point of entry, we encourage frequent hand washing or use of alcohol-based sanitizer, which I don't talk. They also talk about social distancing. That is not near your company. If you not go to church or a mosque or you go to meeting, you not go sit down near. Because some suddenly when they pray self, they can say when they jam them body too much, and that's when they you know the good angel and the day, you know, Satan not they pass middle, but then tell me we for deviate a little bit, they will not the church. And also then they avoid touching of surfaces. And I don't tell you just where then frequently touch surfaces. Side where people in the past, until they want for them and go only scaling. We also like not hold them because now sometimes you they claim you need for all the railing, but not do them in a way where when you do them, you for make sure so you wash your hand and avoid for the rub your eye. Because if you don't have your hand, you rub your eye, they put your hand inside your nose. That's how they transfer this virus. And do not touch people with fever and rash. I mean, don't talk all handy. If you can't do, I hope say they see.
Yeah.
Yes. If you can't do, we emphasize on the social distancing. We say 1.5 meter, which means 6 feet. Like me, when me hand long, so if I send me hand, I not for touch the next person. Then I like 6 feet. Now 1.5 meter than it. Also, hand wash. I be there explain about the hand wash. Avoid touching surfaces. Then show them the and above all, then say call 117. Call 117. Now toll-free line. As you call them, then go tell you waiting for do. Even if you don't get to pop like your phone. And also, for weekly updates, if for the text Mpox to 2080, now any phone, if you text, you will get updates. And also, we say if you or someone you know, if you or somebody where you know get them sign and symptoms, they are like, oh, don't talk so, you they call 117 or you go to the nearest health facility. These are just one of the materials them where we don't design, but I go happy for send a lot to you, including even the jingles them where we do na Creole and plenty other language. Some then are audio. So we get a lot of videos themselves where we go send where una can help we for actually move this along. So these are just one example of we materials them. We get a lot of them where they go out. You know, then they go like wildfire right now. With the try for print because everyone they done. But some people in Kile can have their phone. Some people in Kile can have their computer or any device within they use.
Okay, so we be one for talk about the vaccine before I say they are hold on small bit and let we talk about the other things then. But do you I want for beg you for something. My producer go don't send something to you. We get problem with Zoom. We mean say we subscription not a pass right now. So na free version we use. It don't send them for you. If you don't mind, switch quickly and can't tell you about the prevention because we just get 10 minutes for left.
Okay, make a login back again.
Yes, please. It don't send another link to you.
Okay, so now go off.
Yes, go off now. At the change of
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I will do that right away.
All right. So the program where you actually watch right now, right on we have the YouTube and on Facebook. And to yourself where they watch, we're sorry for this kind of embarrassment where with the cost. You know, you as a family member, because of we get for the make the guests go and come back. Me producer self, don't discuss with me this morning. Mr. Don't discuss with the management team for see how best we can able for see what thing happen. Well, this one looks serious, so we tell you the last time. Say we want for talk politics, but in this one, you already see anything they tell una listen no. Anything they tell una listen no. And what thing they tell una not do more. Politics not depend this. A die person the die. When you get them and you not treat them well. That system say, hey, no day. Una avoid them for now, una avoid them. Anything they tell una, say now una for do, una do them. Wetin they say una not do, una not do them. Because when you get them, not a minister the die. When you get them, not a president the die. Now you self the die. And if you not take them, you go take somebody back where you like. You can't go. And we don't want that. So waiting then they tell una listen monkeypox. Monkeypox, where then they call Mpox. We know want for say la Muhammad Rasulullah, or want for say hey Jesus. Let me make you do so. Please, una listen. Now we'll check again and see. Yes, we own man don't come inside again. We na how old? Yeah, I've been ask you just now about the vaccine. You know, because certain time and day, if I learn how to kick the game faster, at least let people and they get in tier. So it not go spread because if it spread, it go difficult too. So vaccine on there for this?
We get a very, very reliable vaccine for this. We now the Mpox vaccine. But as I've been telling you, vaccine not to the end all and be all. You know, we get other non-pharmaceutical interventions that I'll explain. And the issue now is we get like 61,300 doses of this vaccine where we get. And we alone with the population na 8 million or plus or minus. And we very, very lucky. I know one of the sister countries in West Africa, we get about 210 million people in. Now 20,000 doses and get. We get 61,000, meaning not to everybody will get them. It's not humanly possible for them to give everybody. And all countries, then the one that we get money for buy the vaccine and pass we safe. When I'm putting for buy vaccine, then they tell and say, okay, when I don't pay una money, so until next year March, then they put in a waiting list. Because this vaccine very hard for come by. So that's not the situation where we not get control over. But now we leadership now the ministry, every day we get meeting with the World Health Organization and UN agencies and all. We dey try for appeal for them to get more vaccine. But remember this situation being arise when COVID been come, all been saying at 65-year-old, the normal and above with the key, and people that we get mobilities but later on we push the age now. Everybody we they above the age of 12 or so go get that vaccine day. So now so it happen. But so for now, I don't want to make people discouraged because of this. Because we get other means. Like me, if I not take the vaccine at all, I was still able to prevent myself with all everything I don't talk. Because I believe say Mpox day, Mpox, if you get them, sometimes it can be difficult for you, and even you go able to transmit and to person, me believe. And waiting that we problem will get, and I'm glad we una the help for disseminate this all important message. You will agree with me where Mpox not been kind of saluting it. The very first time where I did on television, radio, I do some programs and other colleagues. I remember the first time we begin to talk about Mpox. I somebody, a lot of them, just one example, he say, in the person in world, he said this una monkeypox or babupox or dogpox when I don't begin, when I stop them. Where COVID done, Ebola been done, una not get money. Now una don't bring all them kinds here for money. We know say in order to lie, una the lie. And up to this day, a lot of people have all this information. So when I talk that day, I feel so bad because waiting I remember, my mind go back to in the 80s where AIDS been kind of this country, the first person we been get them, we been come over here and be a colleague of we colleague we been go study and all we come. But from that day, people and me talk say HIV not there in this country. And I been get other people the way we used to learn and they have been very young where we argue. Where they say now with man they want bring this thing. Unfortunately, I know over 20 or 30 of them where we be argue then and they will not believe. They're not in this world again. Unfortunately, they die of HIV, of AIDS. Because if you not believe, say something, that you not go prevent yourself. And if you not prevent yourself, these are the consequences. So I be always the try for tell people and say, let we believe, say this thing. We're not going to just kind of make up story in a salon. Otherwise, America or other countries, them, now make up and they make up story, say this sick day, or the money they want, and a lot of other people, and they get these misconceptions. Say this Ali. People can hear about Ali, and they mean so qualify and then say this na Doc Sally. Then say the don't some then say na Fangi, and then qualify and back, then say na that sugar Fangi na the first thing I hear about. I mean, the able fungi, then say sugar fungi. I don't know if now it's in the boss like sugar or whatever. And then say some people them we person die or you get this thing and then say, oh, they don't get a promotion in office. Now knock them don't knock cancel. You know, somebody. And we get one example where somebody be the same at market. I know we call the market. It been cost one big mammy where they all the work, where they all in at the market. Unfortunately, the next 1 week now you get Mpox. And then say, you see this girl in most big woman we able for Bonham, it don't get it go cost and look what in the happen with them. Not knowing to say that Mpox is a person gets not only mammy where it costs. So then kind well beliefs and the then kind perception and the you know for say people they don't know the knowledge is as high as almost 100%, but the risk perception very low. The attitudes again towards Mpox is not good good. The beliefs them also not good. Now that one day we actually try for fights against, but not to say that people they don't know. And that's what we do. You know, a lot of the religious leaders them. We call them the leadership we call them. Even when this thing they happen, we call the traditional the healers them. Then get the association we'll call several of them will go upline with them. And inside it then get other head of societal health and like then on-demand them, then or demand them and all because now then commend and they like Ali or then other kinds of things. And we talk to them. So then they know that most of them now, if person go to them, they're not they allow them to sit down and then say, hey, this is how it is, so go now hospital first. Let them go check you. If not so Mpox, then you can come. So they don't get the awareness. So the problem where people then get really, not to say no they will. And some people and then they look at these numbers, then they say, hey, the number they are I be the past one time, some young man then they enjoy themselves. Now so they all they hook themselves, they waiting and say, where this thing also the area I don't go up this and that.
You see, Harold, something and the truth of the thing we actually want for make ladies thing or spread, want for break that chain. So that the reason that we make, if person they talk about something, we as we see done so, when it comes on criticism, accountability, like we and other people, they always want for ask critical questions. But for this, we say, let me put all accountability in later. We will come to that one day. But for now, let me break the chain. Because I can remember 2018, the president tell we say, one of the reasons we make people not be in the belief where the government say Ebola day, and then they say no day, now because then we get what they call a trust deficit. But all that one day, we be taken for now, we put on a corner and say, let me focus. If they tell we this, do you allow do it for now? Because tomorrow, if you get them, now you suffer that one day. Now the reason that one day we make, we say, okay, I will sell you all what you get. It's expensive, if you want to pay for that one day. Now, boku money, but please, send them for we no more. Let we self help for see how best we can for educate with people in. Yeah, so we will continue for the play them, we will continue for the talk about them, and one time we go to continue for call you in the morning on a net. Now net will get huge number of people the way they watch the program for let you come and talk to we as well as soon as they go along this thing. But we don't come to the end of the program almost. What you want for left? We're very, 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 very much important for let we all remember and no say monkeypox real.
I want to make people that know say this, not to fake, a real. We don't get a lot of people we get Mpox, LEONE, and we don't even get 15 people we don't die of this disease. So a real. And if you not believe, and just one individual, but if you tell other people and other the people that we tell, then also them believe in you, then get respect for you. If they swear other people, then they so if they get them, or if they die of them, now you make them get them. So they say, let we all listen to waiting government officials and they talk, the health people waiting and they talk, make we take that advice. If we do that, we go see say the numbers then they go down.
Okay.
And now we see now where the other strategy we don't take right now. Like all they pull people in our house, it's not convenient for the people anymore. It better. You see within about 1 week, you don't say we don't go to up to triple digits. They're only than something. But now it only comes to double digits. And we hope say that they will continue so that this chain, like I say, I'm glad now a lot of people they don't know border and they wouldn't say chain of transmission and all. It will go down and we go make sure say we put this thing behind it because the African CDC then do some sequencing of how the disease they go, some some survey and some laboratory investigations and all. You know what I say we in the continent of Africa, if we communities them not believe or they're not serious for help governments and for this thing, they go there up to 2028. That's something like 3 years from now. That if we not, they don't postulate, they don't predict. Say if they're not, if
not serious.
Yeah,
forgive me.
Against this thing, yes.
But because of time, we still someone that actually come up with the way for prevent this thing as well. Now the Lungi International Airport, for waiting at the things they want the way people and for do for make sure say count inside and you no go to do. If you count inside, waiting them for do for keep you inside. If you want go time, waiting them for do for make you then keep you inside as well. For say by the look of things, we go towards this national emergency thing. Quick one in 2 minutes.
Well, we just put out some regulations. I hope say you be don't see them in one of them this year. So we don't put out the regulation and the force because when they do this thing, we know they just do everything one time because we understand the inconvenience where people can go get. But if we don't put this first one, that means to say people if they adhere to this, then the things then go calm down. It go still fine. But if people then still, then we can increase them. You find out, say, we'll put this, we'll not put non-punitive measures or fine or regulation or court action or other thing. It's good because now we on people, we don't want to put anybody under stress. But if people are not continue, then we can increase them small, we do otherwise. But we they deal with the science. Waiting how the disease they go, how they look, now so the measures them. Some man they say, oh, now for lockdown or this, that the science not allow we for do that right now and other things and so. But we hope say we don't see say things then go better if this continues still. So that we hope say in the coming days or weeks things then go better. So even if some measures they will put, if it's okay, we can still relax them. But we'll not put very hard measures them. We want to make people understand and make them just do what we tell them so that things go easy for them. We don't want to put anybody, under serious hardship because if we say sit down outside for 1 hour, what's go happen. Some man pass, we wake in the morning, he come before he and his family go eat. We don't want all that one day. But we say for make sure say we help for make all that not happen because it go easy for the government to do that. But again, now we look what thing go happen back, the inconvenience and all. So let we self support governments and let we believe say this thing is a serious thing. And the health workers them where they do the social workers them, the psychologists and all with them deep on this thing, we foretell them thank you because then they go out of their way. On a normal day, like how you been talk me from this morning, from 5 o'clock or so, I don't depend all of these things that we will do so right now. And I will continue to say the net or but on a normal day, we get them where they go work and tell where they off. But we do all this for sacrifice for the nation.
Thank you very much, Harold. And we go time for book time for you for net because now you get plenty people already watch once and for all, like 1,000, 2,000 people go to watch you, as you pass the message. So one for tell you thank you for your time we don't give you this morning, and we look forward for get all that fruitful discussion with you again, sometimes na net or morning, depends to me producer. Thank you very much, Harold Thomas.
Okay, thank you, and I'm willing for at any time for join the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you and good day. Alright, now so we dey left you now this morning. In him now our Thomas, we they work for the Ministry of Health, yeah, and one for tell thank you to our producer and plenty thank you to you who dey watch the program. Please do not take to waiting the ministry they tell we until we get to Usa one for go. We love you all so very much. My name is Mpox, the Freedom Fighter. See you again later.
From Salon we rise, why aren't we to shine? Bringing light, holding truth, we dey fight for time. 4 years strong, we stand proud. For the people we voice, we love.